Right now, there is a rule the credit bureaus are legally required to follow, and they are betting everything that you never find out it exists, because the moment you do, their entire system stops working against you. This rule was updated in 2026. It gives you the legal right to force Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion to delete charge-offs and collections from your credit report without paying the full balance first. Government-backed, $0 to use. Most credit repair companies charge $500 to $2,000 to do exactly what I am about to show you for free. In the next 10 minutes, I will walk you through the exact 3-step CFPB method that is removing negatives from credit reports across America right now. Step by step. No fluff. But before I give you the method, you need to understand the trap that kills it completely if you fall into it first. I will cover it right after the background. You need to understand why this works. Stay with me. Here is what most Americans are doing right now, and it is costing them thousands of dollars. They see a charge-off or collection on their credit report, they panic, and they call the debt collector asking, "Can I pay to get this removed?" That panic is the most expensive financial mistake they make. The debt collector, who is trained to say exactly this, responds with 4 words designed to trap you. "Pay us, we will update your account." Update, not delete, update. That distinction is costing people thousands of dollars every single day. That means you just paid hundreds, sometimes thousands, and that negative item is still sitting on your report, still crushing your score, still blocking you from loans, credit cards, and apartment applications. The average charge-off costs Americans 80 to 150 credit score points. Instantly, that score drop translates to higher interest rates on every loan you take, higher insurance premiums, and in some cases, job rejections. Because yes, employers check your credit now. You paid the debt and got absolutely nothing in return. That is the trap. The banks and debt collectors designed it this way on purpose. They profit every time you panic and pay without knowing your rights. But here is what they never told you. You had a completely different option the entire time. One backed by federal law. One that does not require you to pay first. The CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, is a federal government agency, and its entire job is to protect Americans from illegal and abusive practices by banks, credit card companies, and debt collectors. Most Americans have no idea it exists. That is exactly why banks keep winning. That changes today. The CFPB has direct authority over all 3 major credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. When you file a complaint, the bureaus are legally required to respond, not recommended, not suggested, required, within a specific time frame, by law. That single word is what makes this method work. In 2026, the CFPB has faced political pressure and some changes. Here is what nobody is telling you about that. The complaint process is still fully active. The legal requirements are still enforced. And consumers have filed over 4 million complaints, with the majority of properly filed complaints resulting in account changes or outright deletions. You have this weapon available to you right now. You are just not using it. And 3 specific changes in 2026 make it more powerful now than it has ever been. Let me show you exactly what changed and why it matters for your credit report. Change number 1, medical debt. As of 2025, medical bills can no longer appear on your credit report under new CFPB-backed consumer protections. If you have medical collections on your report right now, they should not be there. That is automatic deletion territory. Check your report for this immediately. This one alone could be a quick win. Change number 2. The CFPB complaint portal now has a direct escalation pathway for disputes that weren't resolved within 30 days. This is new in 2026. It shortens the timeline and dramatically increases the federal pressure on bureaus to act or face consequences from the government directly. Change number 3. The verification standard has been tightened. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, bureaus were already required to delete what can't be verified. But in 2026, what counts as verified is now significantly stricter, meaning more charge-offs, old collections, and error-filled accounts are failing verification right now than at any point in recent history. And when they fail, They must be deleted. These three changes together create the 2026 CFPB window, a moment where the law, the process, and the pressure are all aligned in your favor at the same time. This window will not stay open forever. Before I give you the method, 3 traps that will destroy it if you fall in first. Stop. Right here. Before the method, 3 things that will completely kill it if you do them first. I see people make these exact mistakes in the comments every single week. Do not be one of them. These are non-negotiable. Trap 1. Paying the debt first. The moment you make a payment on a collection account, you reset the clock on that debt, you confirm the account is active, and you hand the debt collector proof that you acknowledge it. You lose your entire dispute leverage instantly. The CFPB method works on disputing, not paying first, never. Pay first. Trap 2. Going straight to the CFPB as your very first move. The credit bureaus actively track how you have disputed before. If you skip the initial written dispute and jump directly to the CFPB complaint, the bureaus can use that sequence against you. The correct order is everything. Dispute first, CFPB second, always. Trap 3. Disputing everything on your report simultaneously. When you file multiple disputes at once, it triggers a fraud flag at the bureaus. They will freeze every single dispute and ignore all of them. You need to be strategic. 1 creditor, 1 item, in the right order. Move like a chess player, not someone panicking. Avoid these 3 traps, and this method has an extremely high success rate. Make even one of these mistakes, and you could be set back 6 months. Avoid all 3. And the 3-step method I am about to give you has a strong track record. Now, the actual steps. Quick pause before the steps, because some of you are dealing with multiple charge-offs, multiple collections, maybe a bankruptcy or repossession. The method I am showing works. But if you want this done for you by professionals who do it every single day, I have put a resource in the description. It is a free credit repair analysis, no commitment. They review your full credit report, identify every deletable item, and show you exactly what your score could look like after those items are removed. 0 cost to start. 2 minutes of your time. The link is in the description right now. Alright, the full 3-step CFPB deletion method. 3 steps, in the right sequence every single time. Here is the overview, then we go deep on each one. Step 1. Pull your credit reports and identify every deletable item. Know your exact target before you send a single letter, because a vague dispute is an easy dispute for bureaus to deny. Precision is your power in this process. Step 2. Send a properly structured written dispute directly to the credit bureau and start the 30-day verification clock. The bureau has 30 days to verify the account or delete it by law. Step 3. If they fail to verify within 30 days, you file the CFPB complaint. That is the escalation move. That is what forces their hand and brings federal pressure onto the bureau. 3 steps, in this order, every single time. Let us go deep. Step 1. Pull your credit reports from annualcreditreport.com. That is the only federally authorized free source. Not Credit Karma, not the Experian app. Annualcreditreport.com. Pull all 3 reports, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You need all 3 because negative items can appear differently across bureaus, and you need to know exactly where each one lives. You are hunting for 3 specific types of deletable items. Type 1. Charge-offs older than 7 years. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, no negative item can legally stay on your credit report for more than 7 years. Anything from 2018 or earlier appearing right now is illegal on your report. Flag it immediately. It must come off. Type 2. Unverifiable collections. Any collection where the collector cannot produce the original signed contract or complete payment history cannot be legally verified. And if it cannot be verified, it must be deleted. These are far more common than most people realize, especially on old debts. Type 3. Accounts with any errors, wrong balance, wrong status, wrong open date. Even one factual error gives you full grounds to dispute the entire entry. Write down every account hitting any of these three categories. Include the account name, which bureau it's on, and the specific deletion reason. That list is your ammunition going into Step 2. Step 2. The dispute letter. Pay attention here. Most people do this completely wrong. Your dispute goes to the credit bureau, not the debt collector, not the original creditor. The bureau is actively reporting it, so the bureau holds the legal obligation under the FCRA to verify or delete it. Your letter needs exactly 4 things: your full name and address, the account name and number plus which bureau you found it on, the specific reason why it should be deleted, and copies of any supporting evidence. All 4, every time, no exceptions. For the deletion reason, use this exact language. This item cannot be verified under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 6111. Do not reword it. Do not get creative with it. Use that language exactly. That specific phrasing carries legal weight that the bureaus have to take seriously. Copy it word for word. Send this letter certified mail with return receipt requested. That receipt is your legal timestamp. It proves exactly when the 30-day verification clock started. Without that timestamp, you have no legal foundation for your CFPB complaint. Once delivered, the Bureau has 30 days to verify or delete by law. Step 3. The move that changes everything. If 30 days pass and the Bureau has not deleted the item or provided legitimate verified documentation, you file the CFPB complaint. Day 31. Immediately. Do not give them extra time. The law gives them 30 days. You hold them to exactly 30 days. Go to consumerfinance.gov. Click Submit a Complaint. Select Credit Reporting. Select the specific bureau. Describe exactly what happened. Include the certified mail date, the account details, and the FCRA violation. Then attach your certified mail receipt as proof. That receipt is the entire legal foundation of your complaint. Here is what happens the moment you file. The Bureau now has a federal government complaint logged against them for this specific account. They must respond within 60 days. And in that response, they must produce the original signed contract, full payment history, and the complete chain of debt ownership, or delete the item. For accounts that are years old, most collectors simply cannot produce that documentation. Records get lost, companies get sold, paperwork disappears. No documentation means no verification. No verification means the item must be deleted by law. This is exactly why the banks never told you this method existed. Here is your action plan starting today. Not next week, today. Action 1. Go to annualcreditreport.com right now. Pull all 3 credit reports. Identify every charge-off, every collection, and every item over 7 years old. Write down the account name, bureau, and deletion reason. That list is your starting point for everything. Action 2. Write your dispute letter using FCRA Section 611 language. Address it to the specific bureau reporting that item. Send it certified mail today. Mark the delivery date on your calendar, because that is the exact moment your 30-day clock starts. Do not skip the certified mail. It is not optional. Action 3. The moment day 30 passes with no verified documentation, go to consumerfinance.gov and file your CFPB complaint immediately. That is the full method. 3 steps. Government-backed, completely legal, completely free. You now have information banks needed you not to have. If this video helped you, subscribe. We drop financial defense content every week, the stuff banks and debt collectors need you not to know. The free credit repair analysis is in the description if you want professionals to handle this for you. And watch this next video. It covers exactly what to say when debt collectors call.